named Ginger that you'll see soon. TED Talk Vail, as well as the Eagle Library District is going to be coming in too. So we're going to have all the fun dogs, books. Oh my! Grab that cup of coffee, sit back, because Good Morning Vail starts right now.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
This weather report is sponsored by Grand Hyatt Vail. Indulge in the bold flavors of Makoto at Grand Hyatt Vail. Make your reservations today.
Welcome to the TV8 Weather Center. Let's take a look at that Friday out there. 8 a.m., 17 degrees, a high of 33 degrees. Partly cloudy, winds west to southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. So it looks like it's going to be a beautiful day, but a little bit cloudy as well. So make sure and bundle up. 8 a.m., 17 degrees and sunny. Noon, 31, partly cloudy. Some of that cloud coverage is coming in. 4 p.m., 30 degrees and cloudy. And then 8 p.m., 25 degrees and snow showers. So definitely bundle up today. Let's take a look at that I-70 corridor. Eagle 36 degrees and sunny. Avon 35, a little bit of cloud coverage. Vail 33 in Denver. 45 degrees and 70% chance of snow showers. So a little different in Denver than in Vail. Tonight, a low of 12 degrees, snow 80% chance, snow showers, and sunset at 5:08. Winds west 10 to 15 miles per hour. Let's take a look at that 5-day forecast. Saturday, scattered snow 16 degrees, and then you see the lows, -6 degrees. Sunday, partly cloudy 16 degrees and 2 degrees for the low. Monday, morning snow 10 degrees and -10 degrees. That is something we do not like to see. So definitely indoor activities. Bundle up if you have to be outside. Tuesday, sunny 26, a low of 6 degrees. And Wednesday, mostly sunny 28 degrees and a low of 8 degrees. So it's going to be a beautiful week ahead and a little bit chilly as well. The snow report, 0 inches in the last 48, 154 inches for Vail Mountain for the season total, and the base depth 53 inches. Now, Vail Mountain lift hours 8:30 to 3:30 p.m. and 29 lifts are open, 274 trails open, which love to see this. 98% of the train is open. Beaver Creek snow report, 0 inches in the last 48. That will change very soon here. 128 for the season total inches, that is, and 43 inches for the base depth. Lift hours, Beaver Creek, 8:30 to 4 p.m. So that means 24 lifts are open, 169 of the trails are open, with 97% of the train being open. So it's going to be a great weekend, a little bit chilly out there. Let's take a look at the lens of the day and check out what we have.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar.
I love to hear that jingle because I love getting to nerd out about some great technology that can help you out there on the mountain. Now, right here, I've got the Dragon PXV goggle. This is a large fit goggle, so it's going to give you some great peripheral vision on the side of your face as that lens is nice and wide. This also comes with a very magical lens in it because this is a Luma lens, which means it's a photochromatic lens. So as you're out there enjoying the mountain, this lens will get darker. It is a light rose color now, but as that sun's making its way out, that lens will kind of shift colors and help you so that you can see better, so you can ski or snowboard better on the mountain. Now, if you are interested in getting your hands on this goggle, well, then make sure that you stop by any one of the great eyepiece locations here in our community, and that way you can bring home a photochromatic lens. That way you have a one-stop shop. You don't have to change your goggle lens too frequently, and you can just enjoy skiing or riding up there on the mountain. We want to thank Eyepieces of Vail for bringing you this Lens of the Day report. Make sure that you stop by if you have any vision needs. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show.
Good morning, Vail.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Presents Nashville Roadhouse Live, where country meets rock and roll.
Where I drank my first beer, where I found Jesus, where I wrecked my first car, I tore it all to pieces. Join us every week for more live performances right here on Nashville Roadhouse Live.
TVA Vail is proud to announce the Wacky Winter Reading Program. We're asking children of all ages, K and even the teenagers going up to 12th grade, read 10 books or 1,000 pages by April 30th, 2025. You can find all the details on our website, tva-vail.com. Thank you to our sponsor, the lovely Eagle Valley Library District, where you can go pick up your book and have a great time. Have a great winter from your friends at TVA Vail.
Daily Flash.
I'm Andrea Jackson.
I'm Mitch English, welcoming you to
Mitch English and Andrea Jackson have co-hosted together for over a decade. And now, only on Daily Flash, they serve up a fast, fun, fresh perspective on the day's trending news and entertainment. Daily Flash offers the latest in pop news, celebrity gossip, fashion, health, wellness, and even some unscripted, irreverent, who knows what's next fun. Daily Flash with Mitch English and Andrea Jackson. Trending news and entertainment.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Now, it always brightens our day to see Rhiannon Rowe, Eagle Animal Shelter, and today we have a special guest, Miss Ginger. How are you doing, Rhiannon?
I'm doing great. Thank
awesome.
you.
We always love to see you, obviously, because you bring so much joy and love into our community. And, you know, I especially feel very connected to you because one of my dogs is from the Eagle Animal Shelter. Like, I feel like, go out on a limb, most people in this valley can say that. I'm like, oh, rescue dog from, and they're like 9 times out of 10, Eagle Animal Shelter.
Yes, yes.
So tell us about Ginger. She is beautiful, and I have to say, her energy is so sweet, and she just wants to be loved. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
yes.
She's the happiest girl. She loves
yes.
everybody she meets. She has never met someone who was not a friend.
Yes,
right
you can
off the
tell.
bat.
No strangers for Ginger.
Yeah. She's around 4 months old, so she's going to be a good size dog. She's
okay.
going to be a great companion for hiking. And
I mean, look at those paws.
I know.
Yay.
She came from New Mexico. So she came from rescue that we work with down there quite a bit.
Okay.
Just been such a nice girl to have at the shelter. We're so excited to find her home. She is already spayed. She's microchipped, up to date on vaccines. So, yeah, she's ready.
And when did you get Ginger?
We've had her, I think, for almost 2 weeks, so not too long.
Her eyes are so cute.
Yeah. She's very curious about where she's at right now.
Yes. Well, and it's sweet because she's so playful. And now that we're on air, she would be a good TV dog because she's like, I am ready. I'm ready for my close-up.
This is very un-Ginger-like. She definitely is the life of the party.
She really is. I mean, she was bouncing like I would call her Tigger almost over there. She was up, down, up, down. So give us a little information about Ginger. What is her breed? I know we said as far in I didn't want to put you on the spot, but we were guesstimating. That's so hard for how big she would get. But we're thinking around maybe 50 pounds, you were saying?
Yeah.
Ish, give or take, yeah.
I'm the worst with guessing, but she's definitely going to be a good size medium dog.
Okay.
We think maybe some shepherd mix, maybe some husky in there. She does come from an area where it's kind of a mixed breed, super mutt type of space.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love that she's such a lady. She has like her little paws crossed. She's like, she is so sweet. And this would be a good dog to hike with, to go outside, outdoor activities, and just love her. And I want to go on a limb too and say I think she would be good with other animals. She seems like, if you have another,
She's got a bunch of friends at the shelter.
Okay.
She meets new friends every day and just loves everybody. So, I think she'd be great in a home with another dog, with kids.
Kids, I was going to say, because there are some dogs that we've met and you've said, I don't feel like this would be a good fit for it. It's like anything else, like people. They go with some people, some kids, some, or not. So that makes sense. That's really cool. And Ginger is there and she's ready to be taken home.
She is.
So if you are interested, you can just call you, set up, which I know I always reiterate, but I love this, set up an appointment to see if it's a good fit. And that's something that's really important for you, right?
Yeah, I mean, we want everybody to come in and take the time to really get to know the pet that you're wanting to adopt. Bring the family in. If you have other dogs, bring them in. We could do an introduction. As much as I love Ginger, I don't want to see Ginger back at the shelter.
I love that and it's truth. And I think that's really important too, because the few times I've gone and rescued dogs, I'd always take the other dogs with, because you never know. One dog might not be the other dog's vibe, and that's okay, but there's the right family out there for Ginger.
Oh my gosh, she's going to find her best friend soon.
She is feeling how we're all feeling this lazy Friday morning. She's like, I want to go back to bed. I'm ready. So Rhiannon, I know we talk about the Eagle Animal Shelter, and you guys do so much for our community, and you're so awesome. And I wanted to say, because I've never brought this up before, one thing I love that I don't think we've touched base on is you guys have a lot of free items for already pet owners, as far as, because you get things donated. Can you kind of tell about, because that's something I didn't realize till just recently.
Yeah, so in the foyer and at our shelter, kind of right before you go into our lobby, we have a ton of donations that people have given to us in hopes that we could use them. However, sometimes we can't use all the items.
Right.
But instead of putting them in the landfill or just getting rid of them, we offer them for people in need.
I love that.
Yeah, it's great. And if people are looking for something specific, we just give us a call. We can always take down their name, and if something comes through, we can call them. So yeah, definitely trying to reuse as much as we can.
I love that, because that's so important too. During this time in life, a lot of people right now after the holidays can struggle financially, etc. And you have your baby already, you have a dog or a pet, and you're like, oh my gosh, how am I going to provide food or bedding? And I think that's just really neat to say, because you help so many people out. So that's great.
It's great because we have people that need help, and then once they're back on their feet, they turn around and
that's
they help
what
others.
I was just about to say. It's so awesome. I love that. So tell us about who you have at your shelter right now. Do we know about how many dogs, cats, what's happening?
So we actually had quite a few adoptions in the month of December. We partnered with Rugs Benedict.
Yes.
They sponsored all of our adoption fees. It was an incredible partnership, and so we're a little low, but that means we can help out other places. Yeah. So we're going to be helping out some other shelters, like the New Mexico one where Ginger came from.
Okay.
And so if for some reason there's not anything that matches what somebody's looking for, stay tuned. Keep an eye on our website, our Facebook page. We always have new ones coming up. And obviously kitten season is right around the corner, so if you're looking for a kitten, definitely.
I saw some over in December, and I was like, slayed. I'm like, maybe I need a cat. My mom's like, no. No. Gretchen, 3 dogs, good. And you've had some interesting animals come in too. Like I saw a bird, I think, recently. I know you've had some other things too, which is like,
you never know. What we're gonna get.
Yeah, I love that.
Know.
So the best way to check out who you have is just to go on the website or come on in.
Yeah, we'd love to meet our community. But yeah, our website is always going to be up to date.
Awesome.
Facebook page, we try to keep that up to date.
I was just about to say, you guys do an amazing job with social media. I mean, I think it's become a vibe. We were, lovely Jordan that we know and love, our mutual friend. We were talking about that. I'm like, it is like a new thing now for you guys, that we all communicate about, did you see this dog? Did you see this? Oh my gosh, you would be perfect. This dog is so you. And I've seen so many people, which is neat, through the community tag each other.
Yes.
Like, this is the dog, or like husbands and wives. I think that's hilarious. When and he goes back and forth, the woman and it's just so cute, but it's neat to see that. It's really, you guys have brought such a sense of community. And now you have another page, too, dedicated to people that have already adopted. And we are all together in that page, which is so neat.
I love that page. It's so fun to see these guys as they grow up.
Dude.
Because you see them when they're at the shelter, but then out in real life, it's just, they're different dogs.
Oh, my gosh. And some of the pictures, they make me emotional because it's just like, I'll have to put some up from Pawnee, the little chihuahua. Like, even beginning when I first got her, her face, her energy was so toned down. And now she's just living her best life. And that's, I can say for all of them, just happy, healthy dogs.
It's awesome.
And cats.
That's why we do what we do.
Yes,
so.
and all the animals. Well, Rhiannon, we adore you. And Ginger, I think that you are going to find your forever home very soon. So if you're interested in Ginger, please head on over to Eagle Animal Shelter and, like, you can pick her up, check her out. Yeah, it's awesome. Thank you for everything you do.
Thank you.
And keep it right here. We have more of the show to come.
Good morning, Vail.
It's time for the best coverage of the top stories in sports. The Sports Wrap with Jason Page starts now.
How do you make Anthony Edwards the face of your franchise if you're the Minnesota Timberwolves? We'll get into that.
And we say hello to our good friend Matt Verderam, who hangs out with us from SI.com. Their NFL insider, one of them, is hanging out with us on the program today.
Did you see Caitlin Clark last night?
She put up a 40-burger, hits the game-winning three as time expires.
Let's turn our attention to the Denver Broncos, one of the NFL's most dysfunctional situations.
The Sports Wrap with Jason Page.
Discover the perfect blend of style and performance in your eyewear at Eyepieces. With convenient locations in Vail Village, Lions Head, Beaver Creek, Edwards, Basalt, and Snowmass, Eyepieces is the destination for luxury eyewear and high-performance optics. From iconic brands to the latest in sport frames and snow goggles, we have the eyewear to match your mountain lifestyle. Plus, we offer prescription lens services, including eye exams, custom lenses, and prescription goggles for your mountain adventures. Visit us today to experience the art of vision. Eyepieces, serving the Vail Valley's vision needs for over 40 years.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Now, I'm all about women empowerment, and I have two amazing, incredible women on the couch with me this morning. TEDx Vail next. Cece and Kat, how are you guys doing?
I'm great.
Awesome. So
I love it. I am so excited to talk to you guys because I was reading up on this last night. It is very, very, it's an energy, it's a vibe, it's very women empowered, and it's going to be from people around the world. Is that correct?
Yeah. All the way from Nepal,
yes,
Africa, Europe, both South and North America.
It's so awesome.
Yeah.
And I love that the whole concept I was reading about is making the world a better place and how to do that. And Cece, you're speaking.
I am.
That's a big deal.
So I'm the local representative of this group.
Okay, so
the local global representative.
Yeah, give us a little bit of information on what exactly is going to happen during this day.
Sure. So we'll have an in-person event here at Walking Mountains. It will start at 3.
Okay.
It'll end at 6.
On Sunday.
This Sunday.
This Sunday,
Yep.
the 19th.
Yep, Sunday the 19th. And we'll have 2 sessions of speakers and amazing TED performances.
So cool.
And then in the middle, we'll have snacks and conversation, and people will be able to speak directly with Cece and Casey and the 14 speakers.
That's one of the things I love the most, is that it is so interactive, because you're sitting there, you're having all these, the thought process of like all this, I don't know, wisdom and empowering words, and then you get to talk to people and speak about it and talk to other people about how they're feeling. That's really what it's about, to create those ideas, I think.
Yeah, and Kat has done such an amazing job of the technology and being able to get everyone involved, no matter where they are throughout the world, no matter what time zone, which is extraordinary. And I don't think it's really ever been done this way with TEDx.
Okay,
right?
I was wondering that. Okay, and
Yeah.
I think that last year you and I were touching base on this, speaking about this, because thank you for bringing that up, Cece. That is very hard to do with all the different times.
Yeah.
And the people like midnight one place, 8 a.m. then I mean, that's hard.
Yeah.
That's not easy to do.
Right, so our technical director is going to be up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, wow.
Because we're going to do the Africa, Europe, and Asia session
Okay.
first.
Okay.
We'll run that whole show. 9 hours later, we'll repeat it in reverse for here in Vail.
That is, and is the whole concept around this TED Talk about making the world a better place? Is that correct? And how to do so, but mostly through resources, as far as like what you're doing for the world. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Women are making big changes, adapting to changing climates.
Right.
So they're living in their communities differently. They're resourcing the local plants. They're protecting the animals in Africa. We have Niorazo Auxilia Hoto, who is the director. She's the first ranger, I think, of Akashinga, which is 900 women ranger force in Zimbabwe, protecting animals in that area.
That's insanely powerful. See, and I never would have known this. That's brilliant. How cool. So
it's all about when women have a great idea, you find that not only can they get the resources to do it, but they execute it in a way that the impact is extraordinary. And these, my 13 colleagues, I've been able to watch some of the videos preemptively.
Yes.
And to me, this is an event not to be missed. It is so inspirational, and it has made me think about what I should be doing more for the planet.
That's amazing. And honestly, living in Vail, it's such a beautiful experience. We all know this, but sometimes we forget what we can do to help, and give back. And I know things like this are so important for us to remember and to start the conversations, like you're saying. That's huge. How cool. And Cece, what are you going to be touching base on?
So what am I going to talk about?
She just like turns into you.
I'm talking about the third of life and how I have been doing research around. There's 3 thirds to how we live: the first 30, second 30, and third 30.
Oh, interesting.
And what I have found is that the last phase, the third third, should be the most joyous and happiest and fulfilling in our life. But because of various life quakes that we have, these things that come in sideways, we aren't able to live that fulfilled life in the last third.
Okay.
So I've done a lot of research in this area and have surmised different ways for us to think about attacking, I shouldn't say attack, but how to live this third life joyously.
I love that.
So many people in this valley do that already.
Yes. Agree. And I think, sorry to cut you off, but I love that you said that, because I've had so many friends come in from different states, countries, and they're like, oh my gosh, that woman is 80 years old and still skiing. And I'm like, oh, she is one of like many. So thank you for, that's brilliant.
Yeah, so I've been doing a lot of research and doing a lot of focus in this area. So I'm starting some type of consulting business around this.
Oh, I love that. I would never think of this. I mean, that's unique. That's really cool.
And
How
you've
cool.
been, maybe describe a little bit of the process of getting to develop your TEDx talk.
Oh my God, it's extraordinary. And thanks to Kat and all of her leadership.
Yeah.
The process started 6 months ago, basically, and it was crystallizing exactly the idea that you want and putting it in a very succinct way so that it is a 5-minute talk. So the 14 speakers...
That's hard. That's
yes.
hard.
So these 14 speakers that will be presenting through their videos on Sunday, 5 minutes, 5 to 6 minutes max. And how to create an inspiring idea. And so because of Kat and her team, we've been coached on how to create, crystallize it, and then really make it succinct.
And that's hard, I will say, truly. And I think that people maybe that don't speak or don't do what all of us on this couch, are used to doing, that is a very hard thing to do. It is. It's really hard to make your point and make it succinct. I give you so much credit.
And,
truly,
and to think about it's. All these women are throughout the globe, so they don't have as much resources. They don't have as much education that we have.
Yeah.
And so just seeing them develop and go from never having spoken in front of a camera to being able to present.
Those pictures make my heart so happy. Like, what a beautiful group of women. I mean, that's amazing.
One talk that I'm particularly proud of is Zainab Salbi.
Okay.
Yeah, she gave a TED Talk, I think, back in maybe 2013. This talk is so powerful. She connects the planet and war.
Oh, wow.
Through dirt.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be, I know, power of words. It's going to be mind-blowing. This is like, wow. I have so many more questions now.
Yeah.
How did you come up with this whole concept and idea? What was the catalyst for all of this?
Well, through COVID, we know that we TEDx Vail put 1,000 people on a Zoom stage. But the piece that a lot of people are missing in Zoom is that you don't have a sense of place. You're just kind of in this matrix.
Right.
So we have this platform called Pop-Up, and we have assembled backgrounds that give people the impression that they are in that place with the speaker.
Oh, wow.
And so to me, what really matters is the conversation and building the relationship. In most TED and TEDx events, you go and you listen to the talk, and then that's it.
Right.
No interaction.
The interaction with the speakers, to me, is really the gold.
And that is, you're correct, because that's where you get the conversation going, and then other people are taking that and running with it, and all these creative ideas. How cool. So it's this Sunday.
This Sunday.
Okay.
3 to 6.
3 to 6.
Either at Walking Mountains.
Okay.
You can register at https://store.obv.io/TEDx Vail.
Girl, you are on it. I love it.
Well, since I didn't remember any of that, I think basically, if anyone that sees us wants to attend at Walking Mountains, they should come, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, on Sunday. So just Walking Mountains at 8.
Okay.
Excuse me, at 3 p.m. 3 p.m.
It's really important that people register in advance.
Okay.
And if they are going to watch it virtually, because we're supposed to get a really cold snap on Sunday.
Yes, that's what I was thinking as well,
It's important that you arrange to watch it on a desktop or a laptop, no mobile.
Thank you for saying that, because that has happened to me before, and I was so disappointed. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Great. Oh,
and it's free.
That's
and
amazing.
It's free.
And it's free.
What is educational events are typically not free, so thank you for doing that, Kat.
Yeah.
You bring such an amazing impact to the community that way.
Oh, you guys just made me feel so empowered. I'm like, I'm ready. This is awesome. Thank you. Thank you both. That's amazing. Oh, how inspiring. I'm like, what am I going to do today? Like, geez, guys.
Will we see you there on Sunday?
You know what? I will be there, maybe virtually. Right. Thank you guys so much. And keep it right here. We have more of the show to come.
Good morning, Vail.
Hello, my name is Jeffrey Morgan. I'm with Ron Byrne & Associates. And today I'd like to welcome you to Mine House and Mi Casa, a premier bed and breakfast right here at the base of Beaver Creek Mountain. Let's go inside.
This property is currently being run as a bed and breakfast with 20 bedrooms, all with ensuite bathrooms. Right now we are standing in Mikasa, and next door we also have Mine House. A wonderful opportunity to own a turnkey hospitality business, but it's also an opportunity to own it as a private residence. It can be sold all as one or in individual pieces, however you choose.
So now that we've had a chance to show you these two amazing properties, Mikasa and Mine House,
we would love the opportunity to show you in person. Give us a call.
Coming at you from around the world. The biggest names in sports, entertainment, and business.
Here we go.
Yeah, there's no way.
Exclusive access and one-on-one conversations.
Yeah, you guys really did some deep research.
I don't think we should give him any more information.
In depth with Graham Bensinger.
From small towns to big cities and everywhere in between, we're covering the great things that are happening right now in the USA. This is Positively America with Ernie and Astis.
Each week, we're going to focus on the great things that are happening every day in the USA. We'll feature change makers.
In every older person, there's a younger person saying, how did this happen?
Innovators.
I talk about design the way some people might talk about like the person they're in love with.
Doers and dreamers.
You can use that recognition to pay it forward.
Ordinary Americans accomplishing extraordinary things.
When you smile, you receive one back most of the time.
We're going to prove to you that optimism and hope are paving the way to an even brighter tomorrow.
We've got a lot of programs that are specifically focused on the children of our fallen heroes.
At Positively America, our mission is to feature good news.
Hi there. Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman. Featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to The Neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome to the TV8 Weather Center. Let's take a look at this Friday. A little bit cold out there. 8 a.m., 17 degrees, a high of 33 degrees, partly cloudy, winds west to southwest, 5 to 10 miles per hour. 8 a.m., 17 degrees and sunny. Noon, 31, a little bit of that cloud coverage coming in. Partly cloudy. 4 p.m., 30 degrees, still cloudy. Then 8 p.m., that's what we love to see, the snow showers. Let's take a look at the I-70 corridor. Eagle 36, Avon 35, Vail 33, and then Denver 45 degrees with snow showers. A little bit different, you know, in Denver. We like the snow here in Vail. Low 12 degrees. A snow is 80% chance for tonight, which love that. Snow showers, sunset at 5:08, and winds west at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Let's take a look at that 5-day forecast. Saturday, scattered snow, 16 degrees. Now look at the low, so cold, -6 degrees. So maybe some indoor activities this weekend, or hey, if you want to go ski, bundle up a lot. Sunday, 16 degrees and 2 degrees for the low. Monday, 10 degrees, -10 degrees. Monday is going to be a cold one. And then the sun coming back. Tuesday, 26 degrees, and Wednesday, mostly sunny with 28 degrees. So a little bit of a cold weekend ahead, but hey, if you want to get on the mountain, check out Eyepieces of Vail. Let's take a look.
Welcome into Eyepieces of Vail. We are here with Garrett Alexander. Garrett, Vail's a place where the world comes to ski and snowboard in the winter, but Eyepieces of Vail brings the world to the people here, right?
Okay, that was beautiful.
That was beautiful. So what we're about to do here is we're about to take a tour around the world about some of the eyewear here at Eyepieces of Vail that comes from all over the world that you can get right here in Vail Village.
Totally. So we have a lot of different designers that take influence from a lot of different places. So what I thought we'd do this morning is kind of explore the world and where these designers are from. You just totally threw me off with that because that was such an amazing intro.
That's all right, Garrett. That's all right. Let me let you gather your thoughts here. But we've got a ton of glasses here. Eyepieces of Vail has 8 locations throughout Colorado. We are at the Vail Village location in Solaris Plaza, right here in the village center. But Garrett, having said that, where would you like to start here? Where in the world is Garrett going to start?
Well, you know, and then another thing you mentioned was that people come here from all over the world. And what's really cool about what we do is while you're here on vacation, visiting or something like that, you can come see our doctor, get your prescription, have prescription lenses made, and put them in a frame that's going to be a little more unique or created to what you're looking to do. So we could just dive right in.
Can we go to Hawaii first?
Let's do it. Okay. So a staple in every sport collection will be Maui Jim. Maui Jim, they do 100% polarized lenses, but they've really modernized their styles, which is really cool. So you can get a high quality lens in a sport piece or an everyday lifestyle piece. And we can also do those in prescription as well. So we can typically get Maui Jim prescription glasses in 7 days. And obviously, if you're not here for that long, we can always ship to you.
Yeah, amazing. And the doctor's in-house Tuesdays and Thursdays, right?
Yep.
So yeah, prescriptions, if they get broken in transit or you forget them somewhere or you want to just upgrade, come on into Eyepieces of Vail.
Yeah, so I always go to Maui Jim for sport wear. I mean, we have a lot of different sport eyewear, so not limited with that, but one of my favorites. Then let's go to LA, where we have Jacques-Marie Mage. So Jerome Mage, or Jacques-Marie Mage, everything he does is limited production. Once they're done, they're done. You won't see his eyewear again. So you know you're starting with something unique to begin with.
Yeah, when you say limited, we're talking like a couple hundred,
Totally.
if that.
Yeah, I mean, there's been productions of 25. So yeah, it's very special. They're all handmade in Japan because that's where most of your designer eyewear is going to be made with more traditional means, so very hands-on process. So you get a quality product as well.
Love that. What else do we have going on here?
Okay, so we're going to go over to Belgium. So we have Teo. Teo is going to be kind of that funkier style, more colorful. I actually have a pair of the orange glasses there, and I get so many compliments on it. They're actually my biking glasses, which is really cool. So yeah, get something that pops. It's on your face. Like, glasses are a personal representation of a mood, an attitude, an event. Like, it's another purpose to wear them. So Teo's going to be that more like playful, fun vibe.
Yeah, I love the vibrant colors, and I think they look adorable when children wear those kind of styles, you know?
Totally. And then we'll come back to the U.S. Crew is going to be based out of New Orleans. Sterling Bart, the designer, wanted that New Orleans flair. So you'll see that color come in, but in a more fashion-forward style. The St. Louis will be his signature piece, where the bridge was modeled after the Louis Armstrong Bridge. And the bridge is going to be this centerpiece of the frame. Wow. So yeah, and you get something a little more fashion-forward, a little more unique to wear around.
It's amazing to see the variety as we go from kind of country and brand to brand, how different they are.
Totally. And I mean, the designers are really the ones who are creating. Like, I wish I had Matsuda here. We carry Matsuda at our Lion's Head location. It's going to be that more avant-garde look. It's really cool. So we didn't even get to cover as much of the world as we could.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But we have a couple more, right?
We have a couple more. So then we also have Makita. So Makita, they're handmade in Berlin, designed to be super lightweight and then durable. So anyone who's hard on their glasses, Makita is your jam.
That's the way to go. And they also have a fashion element to them too, right?
Totally, yeah. So with the metal hardware, they can create different shapes. They collaborate with a bunch of different artists to create, I mean, some pretty funky stuff. Which is what it's all about.
Yeah, it's just so cool to hear artists mixed in with the creation of these.
Totally, yeah.
What else do we have here?
So then I wanted to move to Chrome Heart. So, and I actually pulled specifically Chrome Heart's wood lines. So these are handmade in LA. It takes them, let's just say, a very long time to make these. Everything is very hands-on. They're carving out all the wood. They're actually layering the wood, so they don't just use a continuous wood. They layer the wood to create more structural integrity to their frames as well. And we also carry wood frames like Rolf. They're out of Austria. I mean, as we're going through these, we didn't have enough room to showcase everything.
Definitely. What else should people know if they're coming into Eyepieces of Vail this winter looking at eyewear?
You know, we don't just do sunglasses. We do prescription as well, obviously. But we also curate to what you need. So you can get something unique in your lenses. We can customize the lenses. We can do flash mirrors with transition. And this is all probably just jargon, but like it's huge. Like, especially if you have to wear your glasses every day, it's important to find a different look. It's important to mix it up, but also to provide that function of what you're using them for. So if it's an office lens, if it's an everyday lens, if it's a skiing lens, we do it all.
Do it all here at Eyepieces of Vail. It's not just eyewear too. It's helmets. It's accessories for your eyewear. It's so much more than just eyewear here at Eyepieces, but eyewear is a big part of it, and it comes from all over the world right here to Vail.
Just like everyone else.
Just like everyone else. Come on into Eyepieces of Vail. We are here again at the Solaris location in the Village Center of Vail, here with Garrett. Thanks again, Garrett.
Of course. Thank you.
Good morning, Vail.
Take the first game every one of us played in the schoolyard. Turn up the degree of difficulty to maximum, and then let loose some of the fastest and most agile athletes in the world to go one-on-one in what you have is the most extreme pursuit contest you've ever known. It's intense, it's addictive, and there's only one rule. Don't get caught.
Oh my gosh. If you haven't seen World Chase Tag before, here's how it works.
2 teams of up to 6 athletes compete in a series of one-on-one chases. Each chase lasts up to 20 seconds and has 1 chaser and 1 evader.
Opportunity for points on the board! Oh!
Whoever wins the duel stays on as the evader, and teams get 1 point for each evasion they make.
And it looks like the opening point for this contest.
It's the best of 16 chases to win the match, with a sudden death chase-off required to break any ties. It's win or go home from now on. Don't miss it.
Join us on board the Leadville Railroad Winter Express. Stay cozy in our heated lounge cars. Marvel at the stunning winter landscape. Sip delicious hot chocolate. Don't forget to check out our new specials. Book today at leadvillerailroad.com.
Living your best life and making memories with your friends. That's me, Elizabeth. And today I'm exploring some amazing sites. Come with us. Welcome to Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World.
The season starts when Nate Dogg, Trailer Tom, and friends have started the season at Bartley.
There it is, the white ribbon of living.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And on that very first chair, 2 very familiar faces who've been in line for 2 days.
My name is Nate Dogg, N-A-T-E, D-O-G-G-G-G.
My name is Trailer Tom.
Nate Nadler and Tom Miller live nearby.
I feared nothing but not getting first chair.
Second chair nightmare.
Yeah, second chair nightmare.
My goal is to continue to fight for this first chair as long as I'm physically able. First chair coming at us one more year.
You know TV8 Vail has great local content, but did you know about our production services? Hire an expert to develop your website reel, commercials, live stream events, studio production, and more. If you can dream it, we can help you do it. TV8 delivers high-quality content in both English and Spanish. Contact us today to discuss your next project. Email Danielle at tv8vail.com or call 970-628-9881.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. It's always such a fun day to have Eagle Valley Library District Tegan here. How are you doing, Miss Tegan?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I can't believe it's a new year, 2025.
It is.
The holidays flew by.
Yes, it did.
It's crazy. You're like, yes, it did. And I know that we were speaking a little off the couch about New Year's, New resolutions, and a big one you've heard about is people learning new languages.
Yes, so New Year, new language.
I kind of love this.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so a lot of people are interested in Mandarin, Spanish.
Okay.
We got some French, some Italian interests, and so I just want people to know that at the library we can help facilitate your learning.
I love this, and it's interesting, the Mandarin piece. Where do you think that is coming from? What is that like?
I think people are just curious about different cultures,
right?
And they're just bouncing around and trying to learn, again, New Year, new language.
So what kind of things do you have at the library for a language?
Thank you. So if you can't come in, again, we do have our website, which is evld.org, and we have online digital resources.
Cool.
So we like to say that's our 24/7 library. So you can hop online, and there's actually, if you go to our resource page, you go to the M's, and you'll find Mango Languages.
Okay.
And so Mango Languages is a language learning app.
Okay.
And so you can just hop on it. You have access with your library card, and you can pick whatever language. They have over 70 that you can learn from.
Okay.
And I really like the structure of Mango Languages because it depends on what module you're on. So it has native speakers. It helps you practice your language, so it reads that.
I love that because it's so important. Thank you for saying this because truly, learning a language and not being able to hear the way the words are pronounced, it's just you're going in there blind. It doesn't make sense. I love that. Okay.
And then what I appreciate is the sentence structure because not everyone structures their sentences like we do in English.
Yes. Yes.
And so what it'll do is it'll give you the sentence in English and the sentence in the language that you're learning.
And it will show.
And it will color code it so you know where the nouns are, so you know where the verbs are because again, not every language does the sentence structure as we do in English. And so it really helps you also learn the language, but also how it's organized.
I love that because I was just thinking as you were speaking, just like English to Spanish, we're like yellow coat, but they say coat yellow, which is so different and it's confusing. If you don't understand, you're like, what is that? That's awesome.
And so it kind of helps you, again, organize your brain so you can understand how the language is organized so that you can become a better speaker.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so let's say I want to learn Spanish.
Yes.
Right, so I go in, and can you kind of just give us a rundown, what it would look like? Is it...
So you would use your library card. So evld.org is and you can come into our, as you know, into our libraries. And it's super easy to get a library card, and then you hop on our whatever you can learn in the library, or if you're at home,
right?
And then you pick your language and you pick your module, and then it just starts walking you by step by step.
I love this.
And you just can work your way on up.
And do you know about how many languages? I mean, I'm assuming there's
so there's over 70 languages that you can learn.
How cool.
Yeah.
And how neat too, because we're just approaching the time where people are traveling a lot, and that's so awesome.
Get around a little bit. Yes. It always helps if you try.
Yes, literally, I know. Just try.
Try.
It's true because so many different cultures and people, they really, I will say, respect and honor when people are even just trying.
Just try. And it's just, it's something. It's an accomplishment. New year, new you, new language.
And it makes you feel good.
Yes.
And you're learning and growing.
And you're learning, and it's another way to connect to human beings because again. Language is a tool that we use to connect. And
I love that. How cool.
Yeah.
How cool. What else do we have going on in this new year?
This new year? Well, okay, so if you can't get online, we do have language learning books, audios at the library. So if online is not your learning style, you can come in and check things out because, we have books.
And I love that you said that because truthfully, there are so many different kind of, the way that you learn. I go back and forth. I think a little bit more like the book learner.
Yeah.
Truly. And I like to move, feel the page. I know that you get this.
Oh,
but
absolutely.
It's interesting because so many people learn differently, and they keep the information differently by the way they're learning.
Exactly,
So
and how do you retain it? And
yes.
So do you write it down, or is it better for you to type?
100%.
Yep.
Okay.
Visual, audio, kinesthetic.
Yes.
So there's all different learning styles. So we're here. Hopefully we have what matches your needs or anyone's needs.
I love that. Yeah. And also, Tegan, I was just thinking, not everyone has at their fingertips maybe a cell phone or like computer, etc.
Absolutely.
Coming on into the library and you can use.
Oh, yes.
That's awesome.
Yes. You can, and then even if you don't have a library card, let's say you're visiting, and we do have visitor cards, so you can visit and get a library card.
That's awesome. Okay.
But let's say you're only here for a couple days.
Right.
You can still come in and sit and read by our fireplace. It's
that's
okay.
great to know. Yeah, because I think people do sometimes get, I don't know why, intimidated.
You can come in and use our space.
You're like, we won't bite you. It's fine. We're not going to hurt you.
The only, really, if you want to bring materials home, that's when you need a library card. But the moment you walk through our doors, you have access to everything we have.
Safe space and such a good, I love, it is all the libraries are so different. I've been to every single one now. I can say thank you. But they all just have such good energy and such a good vibe. And I just,
our facilities are amazing.
They truly are.
And especially as we get into this Arctic cold front, we have fireplaces. Come
Thank
on
you
in
for
and warm up.
I know. We were just talking about this on the weather. I'm like, I wanted to ski this weekend. I think it's going to be more of a book weekend for me and read because it is cold out there.
It's very, very bundle up.
Yes. What are you reading right now? Are you
I
put you on the spot. Sorry, Tegan.
I'm all over the place.
Yeah.
And that's what's fun about being in the libraries because there's just so much.
Yes.
And so it's really nice to see when people bring in their books and I'm like, oh, that's interesting.
Right. And then
I'm going to check that one out. Or we go to shelve the books and that one's going to come home with me. And
totally. You're like, I
want to read this.
Well, because I've been seeing a lot of people talking about the book Let Them.
Oh, interesting.
Have you heard of it? It's a new one, but it's just about self-empowerment. And I think this new year, a lot of people are doing more of I think they used to be called self-help books, but they're, I heard that it's called something else now.
Oh, they changed the name. Okay,
yes, I know. But self-help, love. That's my favorite.
Yep. And with resolutions. So I don't call mine resolutions. Mine are goals.
Oh, I like that. I like that better. Goals. Yeah.
Well, I also step it out because I want to, these are things like if I'm going to sit down and think about it, I want to achieve it.
100%.
And so I just wanted to remind everyone, like even if you slipped a little bit or slid on your New Year's resolutions or your goals, come on in. We can help you. We have the resources, hopefully, to get you started again.
I love that. And I really like the positive affirmation of the goals. Like, I'm going to achieve this goal. Not the resolution kind of out there.
It can be, exactly. It can be like, I want to do this, but if you don't set yourself up for success, it's so much harder to accomplish.
I agree.
And then all you do is beat yourself up.
And you get stressed. It's not worth it. It's a win-win when you say goals. I like that, Tegan. Well, thank you so much.
Thanks
Eagle Valley Library District, Tegan, all things Eagle Valley Library District. I think of you as like the... like you're, what is the word? Like the person that embodies all of that. Like you're like, yes.
Thank you.
I love it.
Please come in.
Of course. We'll come visit you all the time. And real quick before we go, the 3 locations.
Yep, Avon, Eagle, and Gypsum, and of course online, evld.org.
I love it. Thank you so much. I was thinking mascot for the Eagle Valley Library District. Miss Tegan over here. Beautiful mascot. And keep it right here. We have more Good Morning Vail to come.
Good morning, Vail.
One of the longest-running syndicated television series is back, America's Black Forum, a weekly series highlighting the latest in our lifestyles, business, entertainment, and finance. We introduce you to entrepreneurs who are making their mark in the business world and leaders who are fighting for change.
Welcome to America's Black Forum.
Tune in each week to know what's happening in our world today on America's Black Forum.
I'm Danella Richard. I've made a career traveling the world. I've worked for some of the biggest names in travel, and now I've traded in my business suit for a swimsuit. Swimming with the sharks, swinging at the edge of the world, throwing back a few shots, or shall I say spirits. Eating some of the best cuisine, and even making a few furry friends along the way. I invite you to come along with me and discover the world.
TV8, there's more for you on 92. Serving the local community 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the TV8 Weather Center. Let's take a look at this Friday. A little bit chilly out there. 8 a.m., 17 degrees, a high of 33 degrees, and partly cloudy winds west to southwest, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Now 8 a.m., 17 degrees and sunny. Noon, 31, a little bit of cloud coverage, partly cloudy. 4 p.m., 30, and then 8 p.m., 25 degrees, and those snow showers coming in. Eagle, 36 degrees, Avon, 35, Vail, 33, and then Denver, a little bit of snow and 45 degrees. Tonight, a low of 12 degrees, snow 80% chance, snow showers and sunset at 5:08 p.m. Winds west at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Saturday, 16 degrees, Sunday, 16 degrees, Monday, 10, and look at that, the low on Monday, -10, Tuesday, 26, and low of 6, and Wednesday 28 and a low of 8 degrees. So it is going to be a cold one out there. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you soon.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the rock